Alright guys, welcome back to some more Miskatonic. Last we left off, we were right here at the student Ethereum, and I think all we have left is to walk through this doorway. So let's get this party started, shall we? And let's see, we're at Bob's office now. Staff are encouraged to only disturb Bob on matters of immediate security or apocalyptic concern. Students are encouraged to go away, is what it says. All right. I like the artwork in the back there too. It's pretty cool. It's like just picture frames of all of the characters, or some of them, at least. But yeah, let's get the conversation started. Looks like we've got some more interesting characters to interact with here. There's so many. I'm loving it. But regardless, nonetheless, let's see what we've got here. We've got Charlotte. Do those wormy things act as your arms? That's pretty groovy. Victoria Redler. Wow, look at her. All right. Yep, the thing to remember all of these occult shenanigans, I guess, is that most of these monsters are just really ugly animals, and animals can be trained. Cool. How'd you train them? Traditional combination of treats and mild punishment. As a treat, I'll let them keep my arms. Is that what? I'll let them keep my arms. Alright. And as punishment, I butt-headed the shit out of them. Now they never leave mommy's side. Don't even have to command them for the easy stuff. What counts as easy stuff when training floating worms to act as replacement arms? Oh, you know, cooking, cleaning, getting changed, all the essentials. You should see the play, the trombone. You should see me play the trombone. Jesus. All right. Next, we've got Varlam Nikowicz. Whatever that last name is. Oh my gosh, look at his face. Jeez. There are several benefits to having every eternal organ replaced by half-sentient liquid slurry. For example, you wouldn't believe how much of your brain is dedicated to simply maintaining the automatic processes of your body. With the slime, my brain is now free to fully ponder the questions of the universe. Oh my, look at Nathaniel Swan. Huh. Well, I gotta admit, you're putting a spin on this. Still, having to carry a handkerchief around to mop incorrigible sludge out of my eye sockets is a drawback. Yeah, wow. Forget hygiene. You're at the Miskatonic. If you're only trailing black slime, you're practically cleaning up the place. Nothing gets an occult scientist down, I guess. Though wouldn't his brain also be replaced by the goo? Oh my. Something happened there. Did they leave? I don't know. Alright. I don't know if this is a group effort or not. Okay, yes, maybe. Okay. So if they're in a group, that's the conversation for. Okay, so we're just going to speed past this then. Still getting the hang of the game. Okay, so we've got maybe this person over here we can interact with. So what's with the folks changing their names for the board game people are talking about? Manny's and Burstar is the name of this one. It's to make the consequences of the game seem more real. A lot of people need an escape from work or their studies, and the game's a good way to do that. Huh. You think I could play with you guys? We've got some time off or whatever. Pens. What's your in-game name gonna be? Thrust powerful, badass barbarian, saving sick wenches or whatever. Nope. Bye. Better than everyone else's names. Whatever, you'd want to play a game where Thrust Powerful, the Badass Barbarian sounds non-canon anyway. Okay, and I think we're done with this room. I don't think we can interact with anything else, so we're just going to go through the doorway. Got Bob again. Good afternoon, Charlotte. Are you ready for your first assignment? I thought that was my first assignment. Sure, lay it on me. Excellent. The Miskatonic has small research outposts located all over the world, dedicated to collecting and relaying occult data back to the university via radio. One such outpost is in the Orleans, where you'll be going. Okay, what happened in New Orleans? We're not sure. Our researchers is supposed to relay daily radio messages back to us, but hasn't checked in several days. Your task is to go to the outpost and knock on the door. If he's there, ask why he hasn't been relaying data. If not, return and tell us. That's it? Knock on the door? Exactly. Under no circumstances are you to enter the outpost. Just knock and leave. Okay, so how do I get there? After a few disasters, the government demanded that the Miskatonic experiments be completely sealed off from the outside world. As a result, every outpost in the country is interconnected by these tunnels. Helps stop transporting creatures running off into the wilderness, see? Spooky. So I'm walking to New Orleans. Oh no, of course not. You'll have a driver. Lizzie. Hey. I love Lizzie. Ah, hey Lizzie, it looks like driving down this spooky ass tunnel system together. Yish. New Orleans is not too far in straight lines. Should get there lickily split. Have fun, you two, and remember, don't go inside the outpost. Okay. See you later, Johnny. Alright. Guess this is the place. Huh, that's weird. Door's open. So? Well, the mission is to knock on the door, see if anyone's in, and then leave. If the door's open, something bad might have happened. Like what? I don't know. Could be anything. Maybe they're out of banana bread. Maybe someone's pregnant and they're gone to the doctor. Maybe Cholula cultists have invaded to have a sick hoedown. Maybe they're pregnant with a Cthulhu cultist banana bread baby. We should check it out. Supposed to be, although more rise to go into outposts. Done witches, and witches are not for knocking on doors, not poking around outposts. Come on, we'll be, something initiative. They'll be like, wow, Lizzie and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around in the outposts. Good thing you did, or all of those Chapacaparas would oh man, it's kind of hard to follow the dialect sometimes. Would have got back to the home base and ate all of us. I done think that's why they'll say, well, I'm gonna take a look anyway. Feel free to join me if you wanna save the universe from Chapacaparas. Guess I'll be okay if we just take a look. I guess it'd be okay if we just take a look. Fear the goo. Alright. The New Orleans Outpost. Okay. Better sweep the whole room before we move on. That's a detective thing to do. Okay. Took a second for it to load in there. Oh, there's a dot here we can interact with, apparently. Okay. Huh. Fear the goo. Written in goo. What goo should I be fearing? Should I fear the goo? The fear the goo sign is written in? Maybe it's peanut butter. Humans are allergic, right? Only the ones who hate deliciousness. Nope. I think this is warning about the same goo it's written in. Can't be that dangerous then. If the warner preferred using it over, a pen. Maybe he has no pen. Maybe his pen is goo. Maybe that's why he's so afraidy. Because of pen goo. Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's keep going. Oh boy. Okay, we've got a doorway way over here. I'm assuming we came through this one, and there's another interaction point. That's a lot of goo. Are we in a new room now? Extraction facility. Initially, we thought the signs were overkill. The Miskatonic already being notorious for its anal retentive approach to the supernatural. Alas, after several decades and several thousand casualties, we learned that the most dangerous thing in our work was a wandering mind. Okay. Interact with that now. The door's locked. So there might be goodies inside, eldritch goodies. Look, it says there, extraction facility. This must be where they're getting the goo. We gotta get in there. Why? Because if someone tells me to fear something, I like to know exactly where that something comes from and how to punch whoever made it in the head. Whoop some ass. Besides, it sounds exactly like something that the hottest new occult detective team in New Orleans would do, right? Solving some sick mysteries. Okay. I love Izzy. She's adorable. Little you know what? Alright. They were allowed a small number of personal effects on the site. Easier to just let them have their little trinkets than to enforce contraband rules. And the occasional knife is in the gut for a supervisor was seen as a formidable expense. I don't think I read that right. Oh my goodness. We've got all kinds of interaction points here. Alright, let's do this. Looks like a syringe. That's beefy needle whole thing. What? That's a beefy ass needle whole thing too. This goo is either going into something or coming out of something. Either way, it looks like it hurt like hell. It keeps skipping. Okay, it's gonna stay in this room. Okay, I was about to say it keeps skipping rooms. Looks like a poster of Innsmouth, home of the deep ones. Maybe that's where whoever lived here was from. What's a deep one? They were the race of fishy, froggy folks that lived in the underwater city off the coast of Innsmouth. In exchange for plentiful fishing and crabbing seasons, they would mate with the local Innsmouth babes and create little baby hybrids. Apparently it was a pretty sweet deal, until some wandering douche came through the town and ruined it. Went and told the government. They torpedoed the underwater city and rounded everyone up and sent them to concentration camps and whatnot. Kind of sad really. I hear the little hybrid tadpoles are adorable. Interesting. Right next. Some sort of manifesto. April 9th, half gallon. His name was Daniel. April 10th, 2 gallon. Told me to give her locket to her lover. April 11th, 1 gallon. He was still... What have I done? He was still alive. What have I done? And then it stops. Huh. Interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're on this one now. Huh, looks like a diary. Each night my darling wife, hidden deep in the back room of an Orleana brothel, prays to her goddess, Shub Nagroth. Keeping the faith groovy. That we might find a new home, that we might find work much less dreadful. She is becoming too large to convincingly lie that she is carrying a human child, so we must gather our pennies and leave soon. Huh, there's a little photo. Interesting. Ah, look at her, so pretty, so full of tadpoles. And he is kind of handsome in that, amphibious way. Why is that Why is that not you? All the storybooks say that there's no love, then there's no purer love than that between a girl and a frog. Right. What? April 12th, 1936. Hey, that's yesterday. Really? So that's the year that they're in. That's interesting. A new prisoner was delivered for ooze extraction. He claims he was a riverboat captain with a ship that sails up and down the Mississippi. He claims that there were a deep one refuge situated in Minnesota, wherein my people live and thrive, hidden from the university horrific testing and the government's terrible camps. I shall rescue my beloved tonight under cover of darkness, and we three small make for Minnesota. I'll miss the radio call in, and they'll send someone to investigate my squalid concrete prison. But we shall be long gone. Huh. Excuse me, guys. Looks like the university was keeping the feller against his will, using him to extract goo from folks. But why? Maybe we should ask him. No way. If the university's as evil as this guy says they are, we best keep our mouths shut and do a little independent investigating. We gotta find out what the goo is, what they're using it for, and why they're being such bastards. Hold it, cell, eh? Uh-oh. Every outpost, no matter how small, no matter what research house, has to have a holding cell. The topics we study at the Miskatonic have an alarming rate of contagion. Let's see what's in there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not going to read any of that. Okay. You look angrier than you should be. Sorry, the concept of, privacy makes witches a little testy. Whatever. Let's find ourselves some keys, and if these locks up. Some interesting artwork. I like it. Little Yaha. I can't even do it, guys. The deep ones could be manipulated in a way humans couldn't. They had what the brains called a deeper emotional intelligence than us. They would cry at the simple concept of tragedy, so to threaten them within their own was viciously effective. Okay, alright. Look at these guys, eh? Oh no, I was looking. What the fruit? Oh, those super rare Dead Randy Monogamy art covers. How did he get these? These are ultra banned all across America. We gotta take these. What? Dead Randy, the sexy necromancer, is the cute little incubus that runs around saving zombie girls after the world ends. And then, okie doke, this story arc was written by my first Coven den mother, Agnes G. Wickel. I can't do it, guys. It's a story of how this succubus girl, this purple girl here, wants Dead Randy's all to herself, but while trying all mutual, Dead Randy gets sad that he's not. Oh my gosh, Mad Dames and him and the succubus girl learn love should be shared with everyone, not saved for individuals. It's adorable. White humans ban it. The same reason they ban everything. Folks were getting too cheerful. Really. Promoting cultist ideologies, they said. Not sure how. Love everyone you can and don't be a douche. It is considered the same as, let's get Cthulhu to oof the world up, but whatever. Plus, I guess Dead Randy is pretty rampant in the series. Hard to get that love everyone message across in a story about, whatever that word is, blue midget without getting, vigorous. But the message was so awesome, completely true to our cult's mantra, and everyone in Chesnacook thought us witches were pretty groovy after these stories came out. Preach love and compassion, for the universe offers neither. They put that as our town motto after Miss Agnes wrote this series. Come on, he's got to have the hard copy somewhere. The girls in the coven will shit their minds when they hear what I've found. Okay, kind of wanted to look at these some more, but I guess I can't. Dead Randy is... Okay, I couldn't read it all. Dead Randy is the Sexy Necromancer Harmony Arc. Episode 1, Death of a Deviant. Once again, Dead Randy finds himself expelled from the Incubus Academy of Hell for following the not looking like a tiny idiot portion of the class. Forever exiled, Randy seeks refuge on a desolate earth destroyed by a mysterious plague that leaves the land barren and all of but zombies. Using his power of necromancy, Dead Randy cobbles together another village made of bones and sinew, drawing zombies from all over the wasteland and looking for a place to live. Spicy Dimes magazine. That's what this is called. Okay. Once populated, Randy affectionately names his new town the Bone Zone. All right. Yeah. I peek a few cute zombie girls in that shambling horde. One way ticket to the Bone Zone. All right. This is getting interesting, guys. Alright, we've got another one here. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 2, Damsel in Decay. With the Bone Zone completed and the zombie villagers settled, Dead Randy enjoys in a life of carnal luxury, but with the hordes of zombies come their arch enemies, the only living creatures left on Earth. That's right, pack of feral Pomeranians are attacking villagers of the Bone Zone, and when one of his lovely consorts are dragged away, It's up to dead Randy to save her and drive away the feral pups. Man. Come on. Come on. I'm starting to understand why they banned this arc. Butts aren't supposed to fall off. Alright. Alright. We're just going to read them all, I guess, apparently. Oh, what do we got here? Dead Randy is Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 3. Polymoros? I can't even pronounce that, guys. A new visitor of the underworld arrives in the Bone Zone, a salacious succubus named Sally. Marveled by the accomplishments, Sally becomes... Yeah, I can't do it. With a dead Randy, demanding that the pair revoke their demonic job descriptions and become mutual lovers. Shocked at the idea that another demon could love him, and much to the dismay of the hordes of zombie girls, Randy vows to become Sally's boyfriend. Poor dead Randy, seduced by the idea of exclusive affection. Like my den mother always says, love 100 people and 1,000 people will love you back. Looks like we got something over here. Alright. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 4, Troubled in Paradise. After a few months of unrelenting ravaging, Randy and Sally starts to become bored of their exclusive, yep, we're gonna go with that. But while Randy aches to share his love with the rest of the village, Sally demands that he spend his pent-up affection on grinding through their tribunal relationship. Bad move, Sally. You've got two folks going against their nature of sharing happiness with the world, desperately trying to keep their happiness between each other. Share it. Alright. Another item over here. What we got here? Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc, Episode 5, Monogamy Madness, excuse me. Finally, Sally and Randy see the error of their ways. After an amicable breakup and promise to remain sharing a portion, can't do it. Small one. Of their love between each other, Randy and Sally tear through the Bone Zone, vigorously loving everyone in their path. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love a happy ending. I guess the last 40 pages are just meant to, lock the message down. Not quite sure what the zombie butts falling off is supposed to represent, but I'm sure Miss Agnes nailed the metaphor, whatever it is. Okay, now it is just pervy. Well, that was fun. I learned about sharing affection with the people I met, being kind and caring, and learning not to judge others. Well, and how to bones on zombie dames. Let's carry on with this investigation. Alright, designated sleeping area. Alright guys, I'd love to continue, but we're at just about 30 minutes now, way over my usual mark, so we're going to leave this one off here. The story just keeps getting more and more interesting. It does have a bit of vulgarity that I'm not accustomed to, but we're just going to keep powering through it. Sorry I can't pronounce all the words. It's an interesting dialogue, interesting story. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, though. Hopefully you guys are too. And with that being said, until next time, guys, we'll see you later.